Hi there, Crafty Peeps. Enis here from Papercrafting with Enis, and you can see that I have a bunch of my Cricut vinyl out. And I've decided to take a little bit of a break from organizing the dies and move on to something else. So these boxes, there's 3 here, there's a small one there, and trying not to make you dizzy, sorry, and another one there. So I had 4 regular size boxes and 1 small box. These were originally housed down there, and so now hopefully I will get better use out of that area there. And as I was cleaning and sorting in my room, I found this over-the-door hanging unit that I purchased from Temu some time ago and never used. So I thought, you know what, while I'm organizing, let's get to using this. So I counted all the loops here, and this holds 24 rolls on the front and 24 on the back. So I decided that I would take the things out of the box and store as much on here as I could. And you will see here I've already added all of my infusible ink here. Okay, this is all that I have. So some of these were in this box over here, and some of them were in one of my iris containers. So yay, I have emptied out an iris container. So anyway, that is my project that I'm going to be working on right now. And I'm going to continue adding rolls of vinyl onto here. And then I'm going to come back and tell you what I did and show it to you. And yeah, so I'm going to pause the camera now and we'll be back in a little bit. Hi there, Crafty Peeps. I am back and I am finished doing the organizing of my Cricut vinyl. I did have some other vinyl that I probably will be destashing or throwing away. And yeah, I'm happy with the way it came out. So here are my 5 iris containers, and for the most part I have taken all the rolls out and added them to that unit over there, which we'll look at in a minute. And because I was able to empty these out and move some rolls over there, I was actually able to put all my transfer tape into this one up here, which before sat down on that bottom shelf sticking out. So yeah, I'm really happy that that's up there. And then I did use my Cricut and my design space, and I created some labels here with some words on it. So now they're all labeled to tell me what's in these. I did have labeling on them before, but it was just the letters and actually was a little bit hard to read. But I think with the white background and the purple text on it, it looks a lot better. So you can see I have transfer tape there. I have heat transfer, iron-on vinyl in there. I have my permanent 651, so that's couple of different brands in there, but it's all permanent vinyl. And then I have some specialty vinyls in there that I don't have another place for, and that would be like the stencil vinyl and I believe the chalkboard vinyl. And then here you can see I have my removable foil vinyls and my regular removable vinyl and the 631, which is another brand. So that is there, and let me just move on over and show you. So now I have hanging on the side of this cabinet here 48 rolls of vinyl, and well, of course I have my infusible vinyl comes in the boxes there. Oh, actually there's not 48 there. There's less because the boxes actually take up a lot more room than the rolls do. So I had to leave an empty loop in between each one, but I think it still turned out pretty good. Let me see if I can actually come around here. It's a little bit dark. This is not a lit corner, but you can see them all the way down. I've got a lot of specialty vinyls in there. I think it looks really good. My husband assures me it's not going to fall off the top of that cabinet. And because I was able to get all of these vinyls here, which were actually in boxes over here, so proud of myself. Look at that empty spot there. Yay! So all the boxes that were there are now separated and put on the hanging unit and inside of here. So that is what I have for you today. Oh, one more thing, I almost forgot. While I was creating labels for the vinyl containers, I also created labels for these 2 tubs up here. And these house greeting cards that were gifted to me in my anniversary and birthday challenge. So these are completely full. I mean, everybody was so generous and so kind to me that I have cards to last me forever. And most of them are handmade, but there are some store-bought ones in there, and that is totally fine because they're appropriate when you need them. And I did use my laminating machine, my Q-Fun, not today, but I did this before, and I created these dividers. And then the little labels on the top, I used my label maker. So I did make these out of some cardstock and the Q-Fun, and they are dividing up all of the cards. Let me see if I can get this back up in here. There we go. Oh boy, there. And so it looks all nice and neat up there. So that's what I've been doing today. Haven't actually been feeling that well, so it was good for me just to sit and do a little bit of organizing. That didn't take a whole lot of work. So that's it. And before I go, I just want me to have Kiki say hi. Hi, Kiki. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, he was supervising today as usual. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed seeing my reorganizing, and I will be putting these iris tubs back down into that cabinet there. And I just feel really good about getting something accomplished, and then I'll probably move back onto my dies. But this is it for today. So thanks a lot, Crafty Peeps, for hanging out with me, for checking out this one more thing of organization in my craft room, and I'll catch you all in the next crafty video. See you later, Crafty Peeps. Bye. Say bye, Kiki.